There's this superpowered alien race of warriors built for conquering planets, but one of the higher end ones is this being known as Conquest. Just like a whole bunch of different Viltrumites, you're going to see a recurring theme of them trying to take over the planet for our empire, blah, 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 planet conquering stuff. But have you ever wondered what the heck happened to his eye and what the heck happened to his arm? Yeah, there was this really scary virus that was going on, known as the Scourge virus. Conquest was one of those that actually survived this, and you see he was on this planet with Ragnar. You see how his eye got messed up, and there was a time shortly after the virus had left their system where their strength and invulnerability had been greatly diminished, and that's pretty much how this happened. But these creatures are ridiculously strong anyway, though. It's really simple to understand his might. We've seen him literally overpowered, like the main character over and over again in raw muscle. Like, not even striking or nothing, just like to the point where the main character can't move. Like, I'm talking about we literally see him bull rush him to the point where it's like a tug of war of muscle and Mark can't push him off of him. Believe it or not, these occasions of him just literally overpowering Mark in just muscle can give you an understanding or some perspective on what he would have to be able to lift bare minimally just from him overpowering this guy's muscle. First off, Invincible can bench press 400 tons for hours, meaning that's nowhere near his limit. Because if you guys weightlifting in real life, if somebody can rep something 100 times, that weight that they're repping 100 times isn't their max. It's kind of like the same concept for Invincible characters. If he can rep this many times for hours, then it's not his max. This kind of stuff kind of adds up with Conquest because they put Conquest in a 400-ton block of solid tempered steel, and his raw muscle was able to break out. So it kind of adds up with Mark on how Mark is able to bench press this kind of weight for hours, and Conquest is able to break out of 400 tons of this stuff of steel. Conquest muscle can match Invincible and overpower him on many occasions. Sure, this happened off screen, but Anissa and Mark are able to move cruise ships that weigh 50,000 or even close to 100,000 tons. I want you to do me a favor and you Google the weight of the Carnival cruise ships to see that I'm not exaggerating these weights, building size structures. These ships make humans look pathetically small. And this is the kind of stuff Mark and Anissa can move, work together, other Viltrumites. I think we all can agree that Conquest is stronger than Viltrumites like Anissa, and she's this strong. So yeah, if she can move hundreds of thousands of tons and she's doing this to Mark can help her lift or move cruise ships like this. I don't see why Conquest wouldn't be able to lift cruise ships hundreds of thousands of tons as well. I don't see no reason why he shouldn't be able to do this. I mean, he was pretty weak in here after Adam Eve had blasted him, and he was still able to crush Mark's hand to show the strength gap. This same concept should apply for the weight of his punches if he can lift all this kind of weight. Him striking another Viltrumite tier like himself makes huge shock waves from people that are not even close to them can feel it. Punches Adam Eve's jaw off and does this to her stomach. And he can smack his hands together to make his own thunderclap shockwave. Look how he can fly. This could partly be because of his flying speed, making momentum with his mass and stuff, but he literally rams Invincible through a warship, through houses, dirt, all kinds of stuff, through people. No wonder he can hit beings through buildings, collapse them consistently. Like things that weigh over hundreds of thousands of tons, he can easily collapse them. Not to mention these decently sized ships. We see him fly, ram through, destroy this kind of stuff with the weight of his hits. Oh yeah, just for those that need visuals, yeah, he's just as durable as what he can withstand when it comes to his punching power, because he got hit with so much force, it not only collapsed the building, but the building fell on him and he was okay afterwards. Not to mention there's implications he can do way more. He can tank way more than just building and leveling stuff. I'm talking about the whole block. He can be rammed through mountains. The mountains explode, making huge canyons like this. His body can withstand impacts like this. The weight of his hits can definitely level mountains or quake mountains. You guys got respect for Omni-Man, right? The weight of Conquest's hits can damage Omni-Man. Heck, Omni-Man even said to Mark, be careful, implying that, yeah, Conquest's strength is a threat even for Omni-Man tiers. I want you to remember that higher end Viltrumite tiers like Omni-Man are part of the reason why they can help ram into a planet and destroy a planet like Planet Viltrum. Not to mention Omni-Man's durability can withstand ramming into a planet this hard and not bleeding. Like literally Mark was part of it. Omni-Man, like they're not bleeding. They're hitting planets this hard to make it explode. And just because it's a team effort doesn't mean you can lowball this, because you can't really lowball it even if it is a team effort, because there's clear implications that Planet Viltrum is bigger than planets like Earth. Not only in the handbooks do they say that Planet Viltrum has gravity that's greater than Earth's, but the way the planet is built in their solar system implies it too. Because when you look at Planet Viltrum, it has like a ring that reminds you of planets in our solar system that are larger than planet Earth. Like Saturn. Like, do you see the difference in size between Earth and Saturn? That's why I said, even if he had help, even if Omni-Man had help destroying a planet this large, 1/4 this power would still be enough plenty of enough power to destroy a planet like Earth, no matter how you look at it, even if you lowball it. Because according to science, Earth isn't big enough to have rings. Yeah, there's evidently scientific reasoning. Certain planets, certain size can't have rings like this. So if you see a planet with rings like this apparently proves automatically that it's got to be bigger than Earth by a large margin. I'm not even going to get on the fact that the rings around planet Viltrum is just a whole bunch of dead bodies. So technically, since he's a higher in Viltrumite Conquest by default, the weight of his strikes should feel like the equivalent force of planet-shattering power. That should be enough power to destroy a planet like Earth or something. He's making Omni-Man bleed. Omni-Man is somebody that can ram through a planet without bleeding. So the planet is bigger than our Earth by a lot. Even if it's help, it still shouldn't be lowball. Conquest can damage these kind of beings. Get hit by these same beings. Oh, it's consistent too when you see him punch these beings. Poor young Oliver. Messed up his jaw and his arm, was about to rip him in half. During this time on Earth, there were only 6 people on the planet currently that could hang with him for more than a minute. Look at the weight of his hits, and look what it can do to the main character. Even in later art, literally spearing his hand through Mark's torso. Yeah, Conquest did this to Mark. Like, what? So based on the fact that we know that planet Viltrum is quite a bit bigger than a planet like Earth, more implications of it here on how there's like moons orbiting this same planet to further prove that this planet is way bigger than our planet Earth. This would prove that Conquest, like the other higher Viltrumites, should technically by default be way well above Earth-shattering power. At this point, there's a good argument to be made based on all this information I've told you that Conquest or even the higher end Viltrumites can mess up a planet dang near close to the size of Saturn, possibly, with the weight of their hits. It's a decent argument. What do you think? When it comes to his raw flight speed, other characters that are pretty fast too say he's too fast to catch up. I mean, he was so fast that Cecile said like Conquest was flying at incredible speeds. Like there's straight line occasions where you see Conquest flying and Invincible's having a hard time catching up to him in point A to point B kind of speed. And his reflexes seem to be just as insane too. I mean, he's fighting some of the higher ends of this universe. Mark himself, you see him reacting to his punches via combat speed and reflexes. To give you an understanding of his reflexes, the fact that they was on a ship moving ridiculously fast, passing planets, implied to be moving faster than the speed of light. But Conquest was able to not only walk this thing down, perceive it, but actually collide with this ship moving at incredible speed, with his own speed. I would say most Viltrumites can fly faster than the speed of light, wouldn't you agree? I mean, I don't see no reason why Conquest wouldn't be able to do this too, but other top tier Viltrumites like Omni-Man was able to fly millions of light years in a week. Occasions like this imply that massively faster than the speed of light kind of speed for Conquest. Literally blitzing a ship that's going past planets. Just like Omni-Man can fly over millions of times faster than the speed of light, Conquest technically shouldn't have no problem doing this as well. I mean, think about it. After he broke out of his prison on Earth, he straight up flew into space out of there, just flying through space naked. To get anywhere reasonable in space, especially to another galaxy, you have to be way faster than the speed of light. This also implies it too. But what do you guys think? Do you respect Conquest? Is he insane? Yeah, he's one of the higher end Viltrumites. Not the strongest, but pretty strong. Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications. Thanks for the donations, y'all. Respect Conquest. I'm glad you are enjoying your time on the channel. Make sure you check out the playlist on the channel to see other How Strong videos. If you like what this channel is offering, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys later.